and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Coco and you are watching the Coco Collection. Thank you for tuning in to another video. If it's your first time here, welcome. Today I'm just going to be showing you guys some of my current makeup favorites.
What you do to me, between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place, 'cause the love you give, you can't be replaced.
My current makeup favorites. So let's get into it. So when it comes to makeup for me, I really keep it like basic. I don't like to switch up my products or my tools too often, because once I find something that works, it's like, why would I change it? So when I add things and I like them, I like to share and let you guys know. So recently for Christmas, I got a new makeup brush set. My mom got it for me. I believe it's like a 16-piece, 20-piece set. I used those brushes today to do this makeup application, and I think it turned out really well. These are the ones that I used and I need to wash now, and these were the remaining ones that I didn't use. But as you can see, they literally had every type of brush in here. I used all the new brushes, so I didn't use any of the brushes that I already had to apply my makeup today. So there was the brush for my eyebrows, the concealer to put under my eyebrows, foundation, blush, even brushes to do my actual eyeshadow with. That set was really complete. And I'm just noticing that the brushes actually have like what you should use them for on there. I actually didn't pay attention to that, but I would say they look pretty accurate to what you would use them for on there. So I didn't even notice that, which is really nice that those come with the label on there to help you really use them properly. So if you're a beginner in makeup, it'll be able to like assist you with knowing what to use the brush for. So I really like that. So that's gonna go in a favorite of mine. I just used them today, but I really like the application of them. Of course, they're not like high-end makeup brushes, but I do think they did what they were supposed to do, and I think my makeup turned out pretty good to be using a set that came as big as that did, you know, because usually to get like a set that big at like high-end makeup brush manufacturers like Morphe, BH, MAC, any of those kind of like brushes, they're gonna cost me a pretty penny. But this was a full set and I'm really happy with it. So the next item is this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. I used this before. The one I had before this one was the cucumber, I believe it was the cucumber fragrance one, which I really liked. But when I went to go get another one, they didn't have the cucumber fragrance, so I just picked up this one. But I really like it. The price point for it is really affordable. It was only like $4, and I really think it's a really good just finishing spray. Like after I spray it on, it just really helps to mesh all the powder makeup on my face and mesh it together well, which is what I want. I'm not asking for a lot out of my setting spray. It depends on what you're looking for, really, with a setting spray. Are you looking for like something to control oil, something to control staying power for your makeup? Then yeah, you do want to consider those things. But I literally just want this to do what the name is saying, which is just a finishing spray, just to melt those powder products and cream products on my face together, and that does that for me. So I really like it. Love the price, love what it does for me as far as the performance of it. So this is another favorite. I guess I'll mention both of these because they're literally the same thing. Well, all three of these actually. So they are concealers. Now the Pro Concealer, LA Girl Pro Concealer in shade Fun, is something that I've been using for years, probably over 5+ years. I mean, it's a real OG in the makeup world community, but it's one that I'll always go back to. I use this under my eyebrows. I prime for eyeshadow. I use this to conceal under my eyes and, you know, get the highlighted look. So this is a concealer I think will always re-evolve in and out of my makeup collection. So that's just a favorite overall. But a current favorite when it comes to concealers is going to be the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Both the hydrating and the matte. The matte one I use to conceal over like spots on my face, to cover that. So, you know, I have a blank palette before putting on foundation, or sometimes I'll apply it after I do foundation. It really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. But I've been liking the matte one to do that with. And the shade that I use is Rich Chocolate. I like it. I was giving it a few tries working with the product, because you have to give like products a few tries sometimes just to see how you need to really use them. And I gave it a few tries, and I think I really do like it, and I'm going to induct it into my current favorites, you know. So the hydrating one is the one that I used to highlight with. I actually used this one today to highlight with. I like the hydrating one because it is hydrating. I don't like to put a lot of matte products on my face, just because matte products can become a little drying depending on your skin type. I was oily, but I'm becoming more like oily normal. So I don't want to put too many like matte products, because that'll make your face look like cracked up, and it's just not a good look. You know, moisture is good for the skin. So putting this under my eyes, I think, has really made the application look better when I do wear it. So this is definitely in my current favorites right now. One that's in my current favorites, and I've been using it for a while now, is the Super Stronghold Eyelash Adhesive in black. I really love this eyelash adhesive. The way I apply my lashes, I apply this to my like eyelash line, and then I'll apply my lash. Basically as if you were putting on like eyeliner. That's the way that I prefer to apply my lashes, and this one just does the trick for me. I remember I went back to a Kiss one that I used to use like previously. It was like, that used to be my go-to, my holy grail. But when I started using this one, I just fell in love with it, and when I tried to go back to the Kiss, it just wasn't the same. I had to go back. And this is by INV. You can find it in your beauty supply stores, Amazon, basically any place you can find beauty products, but I know for the beauty supply stores for sure they have it. So definitely try this out, guys. I know you will love it if you're in a eyelash strip wear and you know, like a black adhesive, which I prefer. I know they have clear ones. I just prefer black. So this is the one that I really love and definitely would recommend. And I think the price point for it may be about $4. So again, not expensive. I want to say all the products that I'm going to mention probably are under $10. So very affordable. So a next current favorite that's I've already had, but I've chosen a new shade recently. So it's going to be the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. Previously, I've always sworn by shade 355, but I was watching a YouTube channel, and she was using this, and she was like lighter than me. Like when I'm looking at the video, she looks lighter than me, and I was like, if she's using this, am I using the incorrect shade? I was just so questioning like my makeup application, but whatever. So I was like, I really like the foundation. I do want to continue to use the foundation. Maybe I should try a different shade. So that's what I did. I went to CVS and I got shade 360, which is darker, of course, 360, and the name of it is Mocha. Gotta love that name. And that's actually what I have on today. And I have to say, y'all, I think this is a better match than the 355. So I'm going to use this up, of course, probably use it in the center of my face until it's all gone, because we do not waste makeup around here. So I'm going to use that till it's gone. And then I think I'm going to stick beside 360. I think this might be my new shade. And a little thing to remember, like when you're doing foundation, it's better to be too dark in your foundation color than too light. And I don't know if this was too light, but it was probably teetering on being too light, especially in the summer months when I get sun on my skin. It probably wouldn't look the best, but 360, when I do apply it, I notice that it looks darker, but it oxidizes, and after applying concealer and highlight and other products, it really evens out, and I think it looks really good. So 360 is a new favorite in that shade, and that's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. So this is a matte and poreless product, but it's not super drying. I think they did a really good job of giving it just enough matteness, not where you're gonna be like, your face gonna feel tight, you're gonna feel extra dry. It's like just enough. The hydrating, it's not called hydrating, it's called dewy. The dewy formula is a little too wet, too moisturizing for me. It literally would just slide off my face, but this one is perfect. So my next item, which is something again that I've been using for a while, it's another foundation, and it's by the Black Radiance brand, and it's the liquid foundation. Oh my gosh, I've had it so long that the packaging is like wiped off, so can't really see, but I wear shade Cashmere. I want to say I discovered this foundation in shade a few years ago, and it's just a shade that I keep in my collection. I like to like rotate my foundations out. I don't know why. I like to have staple ones, but I like to have like a few options, and this is one of the options that I use. It's a really good match. It comes off, like when I put it on, it looks darker, but it oxidizes and it just looks so good. It's a matte formula, but again, it's not overly matte where it's drying me out. It does a really good job with my combination skin, so that's definitely a holy grail favorite, current favorite right now. Another favorite, I've been using this one since like summer of last year in 2021. It's the e.l.f. Eyebrow Gel, and I'm in the shade Espresso. It's what I have on my eyebrows today, and I just really love it. Before I started using this, I was just a pencil girl, like just drawing it in with pencil. And what I found with pencil is that after the natural oils from my face start to come out throughout the day, it would start to make my eyebrows become oily, and then my hair would either wipe it off, or you know, just wear and tear of the day. I would end up with like no tails for my eyebrows on because my skin became oily. So I was like, I gotta do like a pomade or a gel because I need my eyebrows to stay on. Like, nobody wants their eyebrows to be coming off in the middle of the day. So that's when I came up on this, and I've been using it, like I said, since summer of 2021, and I'm just really loving it. Really loving it. It's definitely a new favorite, and again, I'm in shade Espresso. So if you're looking for like something like a pomade or a gel, something that's going to be a little bit more sturdy for your eyebrows, I would definitely recommend this. Pick it up. This next item is also by Black Radiance, and the packaging is very worn because I use it, but it's a pressed powder in shade Ebony. As you can see, I've been really using it. I want to say I discovered this last year as well, in 2021, and it's a pressed powder in the shade Ebony, but I use it to contour. The color of it is so rich, and it just shows up so good on my chocolate skin, and I just love it so much. So I will be repurchasing once I do run out of this, because it does great for my skin as far as contouring. I may try and venture out and find other contour products, but again, once I find something that works, I just don't find myself trying to look for anything else. So that is definitely a favorite. Current favorite, been a favorite. True Complexion Contour Palette by Black Radiance in the medium to dark. Now this one, I did use the contour shade, and I used it till it was gone, and then that's when I came up on that pressed powder to replace that. But I keep this palette for the highlight shade. I don't use the shade in the middle unless I'm doing like something with eyeshadow, but the highlighting shade I do like, so that's why I keep the palette. So I would say this is a favorite because I did use all of the contour shade, and I really like the highlighting shade for it. So now this one is a I've been using this one for years, and it's the Fit Me Loose setting powder in shade 30. Packaging is again very worn because I use it. This is actually the only setting powder that I use right now. Like, I don't have any other options with it. I have other options in my collection, but I don't love them, so I don't use them. But this is my go-to, current favorite, forever favorite, until proven not the best. But I know there's other options, but the affordability of this product, the way it performs, I've had it forever. Like, I don't have to re-up on these very often. So a current favorite, definitely would recommend it. Go get it. I'm wearing it today. I think it just complements so well for my skin. I feel like I've been using this for over 5 years, or it has to be, I'll say at least 3+, and a current favorite as far as lip products would be NYX butter glosses. And right now my two favorite by them is the Madeline shade and Cinnamon Roll. And my Madeline shade is like empty, I gotta go re-up, but the Cinnamon Roll is a new pickup that I got. And I also picked up that same day, I picked up a Maybelline, what do they call this? Okay, so it's a matte lipstick, but I picked up this Maybelline Ultimate Matte Lipstick, and it's in the shade More Coffee. Isn't that cute? I love that name. But it looks like this. Now, I'm not a dark lipstick girl. I got this to really put on the outer parts of my lips. So I still line my lips with a brown liner, which I just use any brown liner. I usually get them from the beauty supply store. That's a favorite. I don't have a brand to mention. But I got this brown matte lipstick to go on the outer parts. And then that's when I'll apply my lip glosses, which I usually like a neutral or pink shade to put in the middle. So right now, this is like my go-tos right now. The NYX butter glosses and the Maybelline matte lipsticks in the outer part. Love it, love it, love it. And I think, is that all my current makeup favorites right now? I think it is. So, alright guys, so that concludes today's video on my current makeup favorites and my go-tos. I would definitely recommend all of these products if you're just getting into makeup or you want to try makeup but you don't want to spend a lot of money. I would recommend all these products to start out with. But yes, thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you liked it. Hit the like button if you did, and subscribe and come back because I upload weekly. We do all types of stuff on this channel, and I know you'll enjoy it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
What you do to me, between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place, 'cause the love you give, it can't be